Today's Strava tip is one for Strava subscribers, and it's a preview of what's rolling out to your account within the next 24 hours. Now, if you recall a few months back, Strava enabled 3D terrain mode for personal heat maps. Well, today, rolling out to your account is the option to view all heat maps, so global heat maps, in that same 3D terrain mode. What you'll see when loading global heat maps now is a little toggle switch right down there. And when viewing this on the web and using the crafty mouse keys as required, you can zoom around in 3D and see where people are riding, running, or swimming in the hills. Hang on, that doesn't quite work, does it?
No, Llama, it doesn't. But just show us what it's all about.
Explore and Global Heat Map is where subscribers access this, and I'll start off somewhere close to home. And we'll go to the high country in Victoria, one of my favourite places to ride. So we'll select Ride, and then we'll go 3D Terrain, and up pops all the hills that are so familiar with people who ride up in that area. And we can see there the Porpunka climb that I focused on with the personal heat maps, quite a popular little climb. You can roll around and have a look at the descent that I wasn't able to do because of a closed road. Next time, gadget, next time. Would have been much easier to roll down that way and then back into town along the rail trail, which is, again, shown on the heat map there. So that's it with everybody's activities. It would be nice to have mountain bike versus road, maybe something they could add in the future to these filters along the top. But for now, it's just cycling in general. So that's it close to home and somewhere you've seen before on this channel with my personal heat map. Jumping to somewhere a little more iconic for cycling. If I zoom in right here, you may be able to identify the switchbacks from this mode. If not, you'll definitely know which hill it is, or mountain. If I look at it in this mode here, it is the iconic Stelvio in all its glory. Now, I think the elevation scaling is a little off the charts, but it gives a good representation of just how big some of these hills are in the Alps. Definitely somewhere I have to get back to once we can travel the world again. What the hell is this? My word. Okay, now here's something I've discovered that I have to look up on Strava. What climb is that? It's only short, but it looks like a hell of a lot of fun this direction. Anyhow, I could definitely spend hours getting lost here in the hills of northern Italy and southern France. Quite the popular place to ride a bike, apparently. Now, there's something to be aware of with the data that's shown here, that sometimes it doesn't show all the elevation. As I zoom in here to the home of Strava, this is San Francisco, over the bridge, and the bridge doesn't exist. So it assumes the earth is flat, where I guess there's a man-made structure. Maybe something they can update in the future to show that you're riding up about here, all the way across. Oh, and by the way, whilst I'm here, I can confirm this heat map road just down here is an absolutely magnificent ride along the coast, one not to be missed if you're in the Bay Area. Now, a few things of note with how these new global heat maps work. The heat map shows the heat made by aggregated public activities over the last year. So it's only 12 months of data. I guess this saves Strava from having years and years of data to process every time they need to update the heat map. Speaking of updates, the heat map is updated monthly and doesn't include any activities that athletes mark as private. There's also a privacy setting within Strava that you can toggle on or off, specifically related to your data contributing to these global heat maps. So there we are, a quick preview of what's rolling out for Strava subscribers in the next 24 hours. Do remember to use those toggle switches for activity type if you're planning rides or runs in certain areas. It could get a bit awkward if you plan a ride on a local running track. Alright, we'll leave it there for today. If you've liked this one, give it a thumbs up. To support this channel, hit that subscribe button. And to take that support a little bit further, hit that membership button. It really helps out. Thanks for watching.